What's his last topic we were going to talk about?
It'll be like 15 minutes for.
He got so sidetracked here.
All right. So remember we were talking about the casting on how like Supergirl, they casted a Latin girl to play her.
Yes.
And then now WB is making a Superman movie with JJABRAMS as producer. And it's going to be a black Superman.
Is that the Michael? Oh, what the hell's his name?
Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah.
No, but it's a black Superman.
What?
It's gonna be kal-el.
Really? Why?
Set in the 20th century time period.
What is his distant cousin? I mean, or his distant grandchild? What is it?
It's Kal-El. Clark Kent from Kansas. Kal-El from Krypton.
What did he have? What did he get stuck in the sun? What did he get stuck in the sun? Is his skin just turned black? I mean, what is the point of this?
There is a black Superman.
But that's exactly.
There's two black Supermen. You can use those characters.
They have Val-Zod and Calvin Ellis, but it's C-A-L. So it's Kal-El, but it's... Nope. This one is K-A-L.
See, all right. I'm 50-50 with this because I do believe that certain characters can be re-envisioned as, other races, even though you can sit down and argue that, what the fuck is a Kryptonian? You can't say they're Caucasian. They're Kryptonian, whatever. They come in different, shades and sizes themselves. But still, there are already two black Supermen that you could have chose to develop their characters.
This is that shit that I don't like. It's that shit that I don't really bother with. Why? Because, why? You got the characters already. This guy's about to get killed by that octopus.
I don't know. I feel when certain studios do this, it's more of a publicity kind of thing, Like, we're doing Superman, but we're going to do it a different way, I would have been on board with this if they would have named one of the two other black Superman characters.
Exactly.
Cool. Different approach to a familiar character. Fine. You're taking a character that I already know, I've already seen his story and everything, and you're just adding a twist to it. Like, oh, now he's going to be a black guy. Why? You can easily develop the existing character, the existing Superman, and you could introduce a whole new audience to like, oh, no, listen, there is a black Superman. He's Calvin El. This is his story. That's why I wasn't on board with Donald Glover when they were like, oh, we're going to make him Peter Parker. He should be Peter Parker. It was like, no, there's already a black and Spanish Spider-Man out. We can do his story, Why aren't we thinking about doing his story? Miles Morales, we could do but no, people were so fixated and like, no, he's going to be a black Peter Parker.
Look, now this is saying that Calvin Ellis was technically also Kal-El, though his story diverged.
Furthermore,
it's not set in the existing DC movie universe, but a standalone. And it might end up in the 20th century period piece.
Oh my God. What is going on with Who is running the WB right now? Seriously. These people need to get the fuck out of their own goddamn minds and start using real content in this series here.
I guarantee you, if you go to the WB studios and you open every office, you'll find the dude who's coming up with his ideas. It's a monkey with a typewriter. That's it.
No, man.
That's it. Like, why? And I know why. Because the Joker was so successful. That's why. That's why. Because you have people who are like, you know what? We came up with a DC movie that's outside of DCU with a familiar character, a spin on that character. Everyone loved it. Let's do it again.
But you have You have
This is-
other characters. Bring them into the world.
I
Live
swear
action
WB likes to just piss
for the
people
first
off.
time.
I swear, they just like to fucking piss people off, these people.
I don't
That's all they
know.
like to do. All they like to do is just piss people off. Like, why?
Maybe we're talking too soon. Maybe this will be an awesome movie. We don't know. I want to be proven wrong. I want to be proven wrong. I want to put my foot in my mouth. I want to be like, oh shit, that movie was amazing. I just got a bad feeling that I'm not going to be proven wrong. That at the end of the day, it's not going to be a good project.
Nope.
Like, it doesn't make it. These things don't make sense. Like, come on, man. Like, why? What is the purpose of this? You're gonna make what? Why are you trying to be different? You got the content. You have the characters. Put it to work.
Damn it! Listen to my.
I know, right?
Fuck out of here already, man. Fuck out
Enough
of
is
here.
enough, and it's time for a change.
Like, seriously, WB needs to wake the fuck up. It needs to go bankrupt, these fuckers. Like, seriously. Go fucking bankrupt already. Kiss my ass, this WB shit. They can't do anything right here. Give the rights. Give the rights to HBO. Let them fucking do it. Forget about this. They try to do the DC comics here. Because obviously you can't fucking do it. You can't. You got 15 fucking Batmans. You got 12 different series going on here, and nothing even fucking follows anything. Now you got a black man who's the same character as a white man out at the same fucking time. Give me a break. Like, I don't want to hear nothing about fucking DC anymore. This shit is bullshit, bro.
I don't know, like
fucking straight bullshit.
What's that movie with Robert Downey Jr. and he played the
Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, Tropic Thunder.
All right. So I find it hilarious that you have millennials who are just finding out about this movie wanting to cancel Robert Downey. When
I don't like it.
All right. So the whole idea of him doing blackface in that movie is like a social commentary on how Hollywood is known. Jesus Christ, baby, can you close that door? I don't know what the hell's wrong with my little dog right now. That whole idea of him wearing blackface for that movie is a joke on social commentary and talking about how Hollywood likes to whitewash everything, where they would hire white actors to play black roles, and it's not fair, and it's not, and it was satire. I think that we, as a society, I hate saying that fucking phrase now, but I think we lost sense of comedy. We lost our concept of satire and what's funny, and and we're so quick to victim blame, and we're so quick to feel hurt and everything.
Yeah.
And you can't get away with humor like that more, like that Mel Brooks kind of humor. Let them play Blazing Saddles, or let them try to remake Blazing Saddles in today's society. That won't ever happen. But not to get too far.
Dave Chappelle.
Exactly. But like, not to get too far off the topic.
Dave Chappelle.
Why even pursue this movie? Why even do another Superman movie? Why? How come we can't get a Blue Beetle movie?
They're working on that, actually.
They are.
All right, they're working, right?
That should have already happened, but they're working on it.
They're working, they're talking, but meanwhile, you have this new Superman project getting the light of day. Retire the Superman character, then. If I'm not going to get Henry Cavill as Superman, retire the character for now. I don't understand of saying, we're going to do another Superman movie, a new twist. It's going to be a black guy. No, those other black people who play Superman, it's not going to be their characters. It's still going to be, the character that we know and love. It's just going to be Black Clark Kent. Why?
Yo, it should be Henry Cavill, blackface.
Fuck out of here, man. Mike, we just got canceled. Thanks. Listen, that's like, I love Captain America. He's almost, I would say he's number one in my favorite top time heroes with Marvel, next to Spider-Man. I think it would be retarded to bring a new twist in this and say, you know what, let's get a black Steve Rogers. Let's do that. No, you have a black Captain America. His name is Sam fucking Wilson. That's the black Captain America.
Exactly.
That's what you do. You know, you have these other characters take on this mantle. These other characters grow. You introduce these other characters to portray familiar superheroes. But why recast that superhero as another person entirely? And you know, it kind of changes the concept of who that character is, in a sense.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sorry, a black Superman does not deal with the same issues that a white Superman deals with growing up, at least in Kansas.
Exactly, and they're trying to say that it's not part of the DCEU. It's it's on its own. So it's like it's an Elseworlds movie. But like, why even do it? Like,
if it's an Elseworlds movie, then let it be someone other than Clark Kent, like Kal-El. Why? You know, it seems that you're just trying to grab the attention and that fame of that particular character and just putting the spin on it. I'm sorry. I'm one of those people who believe that certain characters should remain who they are. You know, now, am I a hypocrite because I think there are certain leeways you can get away with it? Yeah. Because I'm sorry, when I saw Sam motherfucking Jackson as Nick Fury, I was like, fuck yeah, that's Nick Fury. Why not? And eventually, guess what? They changed it in the comics.
Exactly. But that was changed in the comics. It wasn't that wasn't
like, I don't want to harp on, but like, well, this didn't happen in the comics this way. I don't want to be that person. But sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And I feel that with the Superman movie, it doesn't work.
You know what? This
prove me wrong. Really, please prove me wrong.
This is really I really hate to say it. I don't want to say it, but this is really towards the way things are right now. This is really the way society is right now. They're making this particular character, they're changing his race. And they're doing it because so much is going on. So many racial problems are going on. I don't like I said, I'm gonna say it. Don't get me any wrong, anybody, people, please don't hate me for this. But this is why I feel like they're doing it. I feel like they're doing it because of all the racial problems that are going on in the world right now. What if Superman could be black? Why is Superman not black? All those people.
But but do you hear anyone screaming that? No. No, I don't hear anyone saying, "Wow, how come Superman isn't black?" I hear, "How come there's no more? How come there's not a lot more black superheroes?" Because think of the cultural impact, right? Of instead of them doing a Black Panther movie and Black Panther never existing, they came out with, I don't know, Black Iron Man, played by Robert Downey Jr. still. But let's say that they took a familiar character and just say, yeah, we're gonna make a black. Who are you pandering to? You know, who are you helping out in that situation? You're not. The
Black Iron Man. Riri Williams. It's a new character.
The social impact.
New character. Have like another character.
Yeah, like the social impact of having
the original character.
Yeah, the social impact of having Black Panther come out with his own movie and everything, and him, of that character being portrayed.
There you go.
It was magic. It was powerful, because guess what? Black people as a community get to say that is our superhero.
And he's a good one. It's not just some downplayed. Not some downplayed poor character. It's a powerful character.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but to me, maybe I can't speak. I can't speak on for the Black Coalition. I can't speak on them or for them. But if someone was to give me me as a Latino, a superhero, and be like, so we're gonna do Captain America. He's gonna be played by a Puerto Rican actor. Not only that, but he's gonna be Puerto Rican in the story and everything. That feels like a hand-me-down. That's not really who Captain America is, but okay. I would prefer if you gave me Miles Morales, because in the context of the character, that's who he is, And
I can see if this is like a Marvel's What If, animated thing, but it's not. It's a full-on, we're gonna swap him and do a movie. It's going to get $5.
Not happy on that. Not happy on that. We get a lot of people that just want to see it just because. I feel like it's not necessary. It's not necessarily because you have the content and the other characters to do it.
Listen, you have the content. Give us Shaquille O'Neal as Steel. That's what we want.
Again.
Again.
Do it right this time.
I don't know. Like I said, I want to be proven wrong. I want egg on my face. I want to watch this movie and be like, oh shit, this is phenomenal. I just got a feeling that at the end of the day, I'm gonna watch it and I'm not gonna be impressed. I'm gonna be like, I could have done without it.
Yeah.
But like I said, prove me wrong.
Well, I guess for you, a lot of DC movies are, could have done without it.
I know. Wasn't too enthused with that one.
Like CW, they introduced a lot of characters on the CW. A lot of times for the first time, and maybe even just a nod, a cameo, one episode, and then they leave. But
there were
they
a couple
introduced
other
them,
like,
and they did. I think for TV, they did justice for them.
All right, and how come they aren't getting the big budget that they deserve? How come these guys, these showrunners, aren't writing the movies, aren't in charge of it? Because the shows obviously got it locked down. If you think about it, we're talking about shows that have stretched on multiple seasons, multiple crossovers between these shows, coherent writing. Why isn't Warner Brothers, WB, backing these guys up and saying, you know what, we've seen what you do with TV. What can you do with cinema, with full motion picture?
So Greg Berlanti is part of that whole thing, right? Who introduced Arrow and then spun off from there with Flash and Supergirl and Legends of Tomorrow and whatever else that there is on CW. His company's behind Titans. And I think they're working on the Green Lantern, I think, series and movie, or one of the other. But they're working on one of those.
Thank God.
So they're dipping in, but yeah, that's what I would love though. I would love to see like Greg Berlanti, here's money. Do what you do here and do this.
WB's got the money. That's the thing.
It seems like WB is it looks like they're backing the wrong horse. Like I pray that with Suicide Squad, I pray that is successful and is everything that we want it to be. And I hope that they give the keys to the kingdom to James Gunn. I hope they say, you know what, you did such a good job. Come back for a sequel. Come back for another property. Do what you do with this character.
Yes.
I want that. And I hope that something like that does happen. But with just overall how WB handles things, I don't think it's gonna happen. Like you heard about Gal Gadot now, what she's saying?
With Joss Whedon?
Yeah. It took her so long to feel comfortable to say this that, oh yeah, Joss Whedon is a total dick face. You know, he threatened my career as well.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't just Ray Fisher. You know, I think the people in charge of WB are not doing the greatest jobs where they'll rather brush certain incidents under the rug than full on address it. And they don't have the confidence in the right people there. You know, the people that should be doing these projects, they're not getting the full control that they need or deserve. Because otherwise, you know, they would have welcomed Zack Snyder back with open arms and be like, listen, come back, come on, do some more stuff for us.
What I would like them to do, honestly, is take his vision, take James Gunn's vision, and see who does a better job. Also, the gentleman that Greg person talking about the screenplays, take their and see what they could do each. Say here's a bunch of characters. Do what I want to see what you can do, and then the best one run off, continuing with the series. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you got Snyder did the Snyderverse of Justice League, which did really well. Give him Justice League then. Okay? Now give James Gunn Suicide Squad. Give them all there. But give these directors these lines and let them run with those movies.
Yeah.
And then see which ones go well.
That's what they need. They need showrunners. They need, not showrunners, but, people that are behind the projects to keep going with that project, to
They need a brain trust. They need these people who are passionate about the work to come together to try to make something. Not people who sit on executive boards and are worried about, is this going to make us money? You know, are we going to be in the green after this? Or, you know,
you're going to be in the green if you follow. You'll be on the green if you follow these directors. You understand? These directors are well known. They've already done movies where they're making millions of dollars off. You understand? These guys do this. Even if it's not the big directors because you don't want to pay them. Listen, if you don't want to pay the big directors, don't pay them.
But I will say this, though. The problem with that, though, when you give directors too much intellectual, like too much control, then it starts to become their vision. You know, you need to make a playground. You need to make a playground where all these directors are going to play nicely with each other, and they're going to work towards a common goal.
But this is what I'm saying to you. It's like, give them the projects. Yeah. You're still producing these projects, but give them the chance to show you what they could do with these projects. And if you don't like it, then back the fuck out. But you're not going to lose money this way because these projects are going to make the money because they've already shown you 1-2 movies have already done. Man, phenomenal. But give them the whole project.
They need to try and do like a little screen test. Like, give them a small budget. Go, show me something small and little of what it would look like and, stuff, and then come back and show it to us and let's see how it is.
Dude, they have to get some kind of structure. There's no freaking structure in this place. Nope. It's just like the cartoons that they run. You know what I mean? Just like, hey, just throw it out there. Fuck you. You know what I mean?
Which is crazy because their animated projects often are amazing. The sequences that they come up with and the writing and the characters are all on point.
No, but I'm not trying to say it like that, man.
I'm saying, but a lot of the groundwork is already laid out. All you have to do is watch these projects and be like, all right, so we can borrow from this. We'll change up a little bit, but yeah, we can kind of copy this format, this formula that's working.
Give that money to the animators to do it in real life. Do it live action. I mean, I don't understand. Like, they come out with really good movies, though.
I don't know. Maybe we're talking out of our ass. Maybe it's not that easy. I don't know Hollywood. But shit, I know a bad movie when I see one. I know that the first Suicide Squad could have been a lot better.
Yeah, if they had the right villain. They had a different villain, yeah. They put the villain as Joker, not as Enchantress.
I also know bad CGI when I see it, and that mustache on Superman was not looking good. I don't have a mustache. What are you talking about?
And there was a guy who had a $5,000 PC at home, and made better visual effects on fixing it than they did first shot at the studio.
Listen, Warner Brothers
better than a studio. That was that's where you find that guy and bring him in and give him a job.
Well, you need to find out. Who you're outsourcing your work to, and how much they're charging you. Because one, they are pocketing that money. They did a 2-minute job and charge you for 8 hours of work.
Right.
So figure what's going on with that. And just find the talent. The talent's out there.
Yeah, you know what? I hope we don't get taken off now after this episode.
Fuck them.
Yeah. The WB seriously does. I don't know.
If people watch the full video, they're like, look at these fanboys crying.
Right?
Look at them bitching.
Right? Look at them bitching. We're making all the millions over here.
Listen, I'm just pointing out obvious flaws, and as a fan, I'm letting you know what I want and what I don't want.
That's the whole point of this.
Really does.
We express our feelings and give our thoughts and theories, and
it really is just sad, man. It's just these are like comic book heroes that we grew up with, and they're betraying them like a bunch of fucking Looney Tune characters.
And WB. That's all, folks.
Go fuck yourself. I mean, that's all, folks.
All right, that's all for this weekly rant of what grinds our gears.
Yeah, that should be one of the topics. That should be what this one's called.
I don't know.
What
It might be
gears.
all you though.
I know, right?
Oh, yeah, you gotta put
What
another
grinds
mic
Mike's gears?
Nah,
There
man.
we go.
Great. Grind Mike's gears.